Hello, Pisces. It's your fellow Pisces, Marley, with Fawn and Fire Intuitive, and I am doing soulmate readings for, trying to see how much of my mess is in the background over there. I just moved my camera. Oh well, you guys can see my mess. You're Pisces. Okay, soulmate readings for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if this doesn't resonate with you, check out my readings for your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. If you're looking for a personal reading, my email's in the box below, or you can send me a direct message on Instagram. It's Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I love connecting with you guys on there. And sorry, I moved everything to answer the phone, and now I'm like, oh, I forgot to set it back up. Yeah, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. Instagram. I think that's what I was saying. All right, I did pull the cards ahead of time because I'm trying to get all the signs out today before my house gets noisy. So I haven't looked at them yet though. So let's see what's going on between you and your soulmate. This can be their energy, your energy, the energy between you guys. Pisces, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. So first off, maybe you have someone in your life that you're like, did not think you would be attracted to at all, and you really are. Or somebody, you could have had like, this is my soulmate, I know who I'm meant to be with, but somebody new's coming in. Oh, dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. That's kind of awesome because I just, on my Instagram, posted a picture of a deer with like flaming horns, talking about why I came up with Fawn and Fire. And the fawn was about being gentle and gracious and willing to learn, moldable. And so there's a need to kind of continue to be teachable, continue to have an open mind. We assign definitions on this journey, and sometimes hindsight is 20/20, and you don't know until you've actually been through it. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. So everything you've been going through with your soulmate, it's part of a divine plan. It's been laying, I just saw 222, it's laying a foundation. Like nothing is going to waste, but there's a need to kind of choose neutrality. There's a need to find a peace and be teachable, be gentle, have acceptance, allow space. Calling the storm is the shadow card. We're going to read about this, but look, she has horns too. And then we have the Five of Swords, victory, the opposite of grace, like victory at any cost, like mental turmoil. We have the Moon, Pisces. This is also the hidden things, dreams. And then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So someone not being honest, angry conversation, along with this Five of Swords. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, I've been reading, where did I put the book? I told you like I moved stuff to answer the phone. There it is. Okay, this is the Dark Mirror Tarot. I really love this. Right now, sometimes this deck is like too heavy for certain readings, but this week it really seems to be resonating with all the personal readings I've been doing. So I wanted to go ahead and read it for every sign too. Because it seems like we're really in a season of just like facing the shadow and really respecting it, respecting those emotions, respecting, the trials, the things that have led to us having that shadow, but really like understanding it because it's a part of us and it's pushing us. It helps us see like what we really want, what we're trying to create, why we have certain feelings, why we have certain emotions, why we have certain problems in relationships, why we're drawn to certain types of relationships. Okay, this is a bargaining stage, okay? So it's kind of trying to like figure out like, okay, how can it's like, I can't have that. Well, can I at least have this? Or like trying to like balance things out. Power comes from the inside, not from the inside, but from connection and integration to a greater whole. A shaman woman wears an antler hat. Whoa. We're learning, Pisces. We're growing our antlers. Dressed in crimson and brown, and holds her crown-headed staff to the storm. Autumn leaves spiral out of control around her as the whirlwind shakes the world. pull and release, push to the limit. The I is the only peaceful place that can be. It's how we see things. It's how we define things. There is a time to find and release our power, like a spring that had been compressed to the point where it lost its memory of motion and movement, yet there's power inside of it. Finding it is called empowerment. It starts from the belief in our power, in our ability to cope, to fight, to endure, to overcome a challenge. However, too often we are encouraged to see empowerment as something that happens only within, in our psychological space. We are not islands. We can borrow power from the world around, the context, the environment, the expectations. We do not control the storm, we just call it. To call the storm, we need to not fear it. Whoa. Before I keep reading, I just feel for some of you, you've been trying to manifest something and it looks bad right now. It might look like you've lost, but you don't see the outcome. So don't start assigning negative definitions to it, okay? You called the storm. So don't fear it. And this is what will make us strong. After the storm, there is always the sun. So if the sky has been gray for too long, it's time not to fear the storm, but to embrace it. You know, you can let those clouds hang there, you know, pregnant with like rain that's desperately needed, because rain brings change. There's seeds that have been planted, but you have to allow the storm now. It will grow up and devour our chains and our jailers. It will hurt as well. It will hurt. But it will be healthier than to just stare at the chilly rain. We can restart only after we let ourselves end. You know, the Queen of Swords, she represents somebody who wasn't afraid to cut something off, but she's in reverse. And in this deck, you see she's older. She's just sitting there in her house coat. She's got a gun. She's like protecting herself, but she's sitting there alone and she's smiling, but it's in reverse. So is that a real smile? There's a need to face this current season with gentleness, keeping an open mind, recognizing that maybe even this storm that you're going through right now, you manifested it because the sun is on the other side of it. And the only way there was going to be change is for this to happen. And right now it feels like, oh my gosh, like what's going to happen? Who's going to win? Like it feels like this competition. There's something that isn't being seen. You're really holding back a part of yourself almost, or they are. Yeah. Right now, the Two of Cups is in reverse. That's what clarified the moon. Right now, you're not sure if you're going to get your happy ending. There's been a lot of fighting. It might not even be on your side. It could be with the person you've been dealing with. Lots of anger. They don't want to end a situation. But slowly but surely, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Slowly but surely, there's a more youthful energy here. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, this stagnant energy, not being honest to self. And then strength and the Knight of Pentacles, a much stronger, stable energy, but something has to be admitted. But the person you're dealing with feels the connection. You could be dealing with a Leo. They're just afraid of the burden and they want to put the burden down. Maybe you both need to put the burden down for a little while. Maybe you're trying to carry their burdens. They're afraid of carrying, of like, you know, they feel like they already have enough burdens, so they're afraid to like face truth about something else. Maybe you're not supposed to carry their burdens for a while so that they can face the truth and find their strength. Why is this Two of Cups in reverse? Three of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yeah. It can't be right now. It can't be right now. Because there's a dissatisfaction. The clouds have been looming there for too long. And it requires the heartbreak and then the new beginning. What is this new beginning? I'm a Pisces, so I'm going to keep going, apparently. It's actually not a whole new beginning. Because you've already been doing the work for so long. Like I said, you manifested this. It's about King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Empress is in reverse. It's not about a whole new beginning. It's about honesty. It's about self-love. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. This isn't something that can be conquered teamwork-wise. This is something that you or the other person has to face. Because there's addictions here. There's unhealthy behavior. There's something causing a lot of issues. And it's almost like your person and you have some things to like figure out, like what you're trying to build. And it's like you can't build it together for some reason. So what are we laying a foundation for? We're letting go of control. We're cutting out controlling things via ego and finally getting the victory. We're cutting out narcissists. Some of us were trying to create something like that Emperor-Empress relationship. And we were blocking change. But really all we were getting were like words, you know? Ha! The Sun! With Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You know, there's been anger, there's been ego. And it's all been a part of it. It's all been a part of like leading you to your sun, okay? And you can't, like if you feel like you're in a twin flame relationship, you cannot carry their burden. They have to figure it out, okay? And right now you may not be getting the public victory. You may feel like ego's winning and that you can't hold on anymore. But you know what? It's that dear spirit, that gentle spirit of keeping an open mind, allowing space. Let the storm come because then comes the sun, okay? And like I said, keep an open mind. It may be a different outcome that you're expecting, but the sun is yes. The sun is yes, and you're seeding the light, laying a foundation, a divine plan, Ace of Cups, Strength, which is a soulmate. It's just right now, you trying to have teamwork with someone or them trying to have teamwork with you, it's coming off as competition. It's coming off as a battle of wills. You have to let them find out that truth for themselves, that you weren't trying to battle their will, that you really cared, or they're trying to help you figure that out. Okay, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe, comment below if it resonated. Connect with me on Instagram, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. So much love and light to you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.